And welcome back to the Comics Lounge. Happy to have you here for another awesome day. Today we're going to be talking all about Deadpool 3 with Wolverine, TVA, and the multiverse, just completely breaking down on what that means. This obviously is something that would basically come shortly after all of the news that's coming out, basically that Kevin Feige and a lot of people inside Marvel are not too happy with Phase 4, and that they're doing a massive rethink of what Phase 5 and 6 is going to look like. How would that affect Deadpool 3? Now, what is Deadpool 3? What can we expect? Basically, Deadpool 3 is going to explore the multiverse. Deadpool is going to start time hopping, and we know that he did this at the end of Deadpool 2. This might have caught the eyes of the TVA, and basically the eyes of the TVA have been upon many people who have time hopped. And then you notice that there's a lot going on with the TVA right now, and Kang the Conqueror, and basically my idea is that Deadpool is going to start time hopping, and then TVA tries to get involved. Obviously Deadpool can take down a TVA agent pretty easily, and probably not going to get pruned too quickly, but basically able to adapt to that situation the way that we've seen him adapt to plenty of other situations. Now, what does that mean? Well, he could easily find himself with a TVA tab or tablet, whatever pad, whatever they want to call those, that basically allows him now to also multiverse hop, basically hop inside of different events within the same timeline and then multiple timelines, which, since they're not going to undo the events of Logan, and this also happens prior to Logan, we can expect that this would be a Logan, Wolverine, Hugh Jackman version before the events of the movie Logan, as well as before all the events that led up to Logan, as well as possibly someone from a different universe, not exactly the one who is from the Fox universe, which obviously we're not quite sure. We don't know what that's going to look like, but it could play off a bunch of different ways. Now, with all that being said, what might that turn into? Well, this could basically be Deadpool exploring the whole entire multiverse until he ends up in the MCU. In the MCU, then, he would turn into this character that would kind of begin to start and explore Secret Wars. What would that look like? Who is Kang? Talking all about that, because this is going to be coming out long after Quantumania, long after Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and this would basically allow Deadpool to start to understand the MCU. Now, Deadpool 3 could be changed. I don't expect them to change it too much, though. I think that this is one of those things that they're not going to do a massive rethink of. I think that this is going to be one of those ones where they're going to focus in on it, because they are going more for the quality over quantity. And again, that is going to be massively impacted by everything that's been going on with Marvel in the past 72 hours, I'd say. Probably since Wednesday, when we first got news of them rethinking Phase 5 and 6, them talking more about what it could look like, and dropping the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 trailer. Ever since then, I honestly feel like that's when we've just got a ton of news. There's so much that's come out within a very short amount of time, so many rumors even, that it seems like something got leaked at Marvel. News of all with all of this going on, and all of the ideas that have been kind of pushed out, like I said, since the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 trailer, it seems as though now, since Deadpool will have that device, since he'll be able to time hop and multiverse hop, since Hugh Jackman's Wolverine will also join him, and they'll basically go on a massive road trip throughout all of time, now we've gotten another thing to add to this. And what was the thing we got to add to it? But the fact that Marvel, after Secret Wars, is saying themselves that the main focus will be on keeping and bringing more mutants and X-Men and all different kinds of stuff related to that to the MCU for good. That will be the focus after Secret Wars. How are all these new characters that are going to come out of Secret Wars, come out of this time hopping, come out of this multiverse hopping that Deadpool is going to be doing, How is that going to play into everything else? And honestly, that's what I'm most excited for, because let's be real. Like, there's so much to explore with Deadpool, with all the time hopping that he's done in the past, all the stuff that, all the fourth wall breaking that he does, all the stuff that happened in She-Hulk that was fourth wall breaking, and just everything that happened in Phase 4 that was really well done. Even the stuff that wasn't so well done. We still got to see a lot of the fun aspects of awesome characters, and I'm very excited to see where they take all of this next. Werewolf by Night was phenomenal. You had stories told in Werewolf by Night that could easily lead into more multiversal stuff. You had Multiverse of Madness, which was done very well. You had Thor Love and Thunder, which brought about the gods and brought about the fact that there's more than just the Norse gods and the Egyptian gods within the MCU. And then Moon Knight brought out more Egyptian gods and more of the background of that. And all of this coming out right around the same time as some Midnight Suns games, right around the same time as some Across the Spider-Verse, the Spider-Man 2 video game, like all of that coming out right around the same time. It leads me to believe that Marvel is allowing certain things to come out at certain times. Even if you look at the comics, like you see different trends whenever a movie or a show has come out in the past 5 to 7 years. You see a comic come out related to it. Timeless, Miss Minutes was a huge hit. Kang, the miniseries that he had, was huge. Very well done, very well made, and it's all about Kang being out of time. Like, it was, the whole point of it was only myself left to conquer. And that leads me into my next theory that I'm going to be doing very soon. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for more videos like this. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I hope that I've kind of caught your interest with this one and that you're enjoying it as much as I am, to see what's happening with the MCU and see where it can go from here. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. And as always, stay nerdy, comic fam. I'll see you soon.